Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is the end of February, therefore it is time for my monthly favorites. I'll get right on it. So number one are these Stella McCartney sunglasses, and I actually got these sunglasses on a huge sale. They were 70% off, so they went down from like 400 and something to $93, and I got them on a website called essence.com. I had been looking for something similar to this for a while, and I saw these, and truly what got me was actually the 70% off. Like I was like, I can't say no to sunglasses that are 70% off. That is a huge steal. So I got these. There are actually two remaining. I'm looking at it on the website right now and there are two left. So I'm gonna link these in the description, and if you are interested in them, I would definitely suggest getting them because they're 70% off and there's only two left. These are, like I said, Stella McCartney. They're not polarized, but they say Stella McCartney here and here, so on both sides. You can see it right there. I wore these actually when we went to St. Augustine. I did that St. Augustine vlog, which was for my birthday, and they were pretty comfortable. I did get a headache after a few hours of wearing them. I don't know if it was this or if it was literally just the fact that I was tired of sitting in the car for so long, but when we were driving there, I was wearing this the whole time, and they're pretty nice, honestly. Like I do really like them. I think that they're super nice, super comfortable, very different from everything that I have. I love that they're straight over here and then they have these shapes on the side, so it's not like these totally square sunglasses or totally rectangular, I suppose. But I do love the design, and for the most part they are quite comfortable. Like I said, it was just that one time when we were driving there that I started getting a little bit of a headache, but it could have just been the mix of the fact that we were in the car for so long. Next up are my Arrae Calm supplements. They also rebranded, so this is what the new design looks like, and I'm obsessed with it. But you can see it right there. It's so pretty. Now this supplement has magnesium, and then it has a proprietary blend of inositol, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, L-theanine, and organic passion flower. I was actually feeling very anxious recently, and my heart just felt like it was going so fast the whole time, and I just wasn't feeling well, to be honest. So like my heart just wasn't feeling too great. My anxiety was at an all-time high. I wasn't sleeping well, and I think that because I still had these in the box, I don't know why, I just guess I got it mixed with all my other supplements and stuff, but I saw them and I was like, wait a minute, Calm, I kind of need something like that, let me try them. I was having a really rough night, or evening I should say. I just really was not feeling very well. I was crying a lot, and I decided, you know, like I was looking for I had the magnesium powder because I was like, I'm just gonna try to take that to see if it can help me sleep or stay asleep, was what I was having a hard time with. And I saw these and I was like, wait a minute, I forgot that I had these. So I took them, and literally the results were immediate. The next morning I looked at my Oura Ring stats, and it told me that my HRV had finally stabilized after, I think it was like 3 nights in a row where it was saying like, hey, you know, pay attention to this, your heart rate is just not stabilizing throughout the night, it's going all over the place. Like I was looking at the chart and literally was going all over the place, and that morning my Oura Ring was like, congratulations, your heart rate is finally stable and you got a good night of sleep, everything was fine. And it was like, the only thing that changed that night was that I took these, and I was like, how did I forget that I had these? So I've been actually taking them quite frequently since. It's all natural. It's also organic, nut-free, cruelty-free, vegan, filler-free, and gluten-free, in case you cared. But they have really been helping. My heart now feels totally stable. Like I'm not feeling that like massive anxiety that is, you know, like I don't typically feel my heart rate. I mean, if I'm really trying, I suppose I can, but I'm not like constantly knowing like what my heartbeat is going at. I was really feeling like it was going really fast. I was having some signs of anxiety attacks and things like that, and it's been like a week and a half of me feeling very calm. My heart rate feels very stable, and it has really helped. So obviously in no way, shape, or form does this actually treat anxiety or function to do any of that. Like please, this is not any medical advice or anything. I gotta add that disclaimer. But I will say, if you're looking for some natural ways to help relieve some anxiety or just some feelings of restlessness and maybe not being as calm as you would like to be, the Arrae Calm pills literally have been a godsend. I cannot do my monthly favorites for this month if I didn't mention these. Anyway, moving on to something that you've probably seen all over social media. I caved, I found the Stanley cup in pink, and I am obsessed. And I was always like, you know what, I'm not gonna fall for it. It's just another tumbler. I have a million of them. But it's pretty. But obviously, in addition to it being pretty, it is functional. I mean, it does carry a lot of water. It is 40 ounces, which is quite a bit of water, so I'm literally drinking so much more water now, and it does keep it cold. I might do like a whole Stanley cup review just to explain the good and the not so good, because I will say it does spill. It is definitely not leak proof, so just FYI, if you're looking for something leak proof, this ain't it. However, if you're looking for something that's comfortable to carry, I mean, it does get heavy. Like when it is full, I will admit it does get heavy, but you can still carry it with a handle, which is pretty nice. And the color itself is really pretty. This is the rose quartz, and it is nice. I mean, I did fall for the trend. I'm not saying this is something that everybody needs, because at the end of the day, it's just another tumbler. You can definitely find similar ones online that are even more affordable, so I totally get it. But it has been my obsession for this month, so I figured I had to share it. Okay, up next it is makeup, and I'm actually gonna share two things. And I figured there's no better way to share something makeup related without, like, if I'm not applying it. So this is the Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Hope. That is what it looks like. I will say a little goes a long way. So that is the applicator, and literally very little goes a long way. So I'm actually gonna stare at myself in the mirror so I make sure that I don't mess this up. But you just do like a little dot here. And oh my god, the mirror is so far away now, I don't even know what I'm doing. Hold please. Brought a mirror. I should have done this from the beginning. And I'll do another dot on the other side. And it's literally just the tiniest dot. You can kind of see it right there. And the other one is right there. And then you proceed to blend it all up. You see, like, it really does look like a lot at first. So you really gotta blend it up. Because if not, you are gonna look quite funny. I did it actually the first time that I tried it, not with this one, but I had a different shade before, like in a mini version that I got to test, and I literally looked so funny the first time because I was all covered in blush. It was ridiculous. So this is what it looks like, and it is very blendable. Like once you actually get to it, it is very blendable. I used the Rare Beauty foundation brush. Actually, they did have a blush brush that they had released, and I literally don't know what happened to it. They released it. It had a bunch of reviews that were actually not very good. People were saying that it was a little bit painful. So I think that's why they took it out of the market. And this was a while ago. I thought that they would re-release it with maybe like a different material or something like that, but they didn't. So I don't know what's going on. So I just used my Rare Beauty foundation brush. Anyway, this whole thing, literally very little goes a long way, so this will definitely last a while, probably more than it's supposed to. I hope it's actually my favorite shade from all the ones that they have, and I have been looking for this for so long because it's always sold out, and I finally found it. So you can get your hands on this. Highly recommend it. I love how natural it looks. Now last but not least is another Rare Beauty makeup product, and this is the Mesmerize highlighter, or the highlighter in shade Mesmerize. You can see it right there. Obviously I've already used some of it, so you can clearly tell, but I love this one, and I really want to show you the results of this because it is wild. So I just use the brush. I do have the Rare Beauty highlighter brush, and I just get a few, and then I go like this and up, and this one does have a mirror, so I use that, and oh my god, the highlighter effect right away. I mean, you can see that. Wow. Do the same thing with the other side. It's a little bit rosy too, so it has a bit of a rosy tint, and then obviously the sparkles, and then I do a little bit on the nose as well. Anyway, you can see it right there how just sparkly it looks now. Same thing here. It's like, wow. I'm actually gonna move the camera so that the light is not sideways. Now you can see it there, that side and that side, and it's just gorgeous. Every time I wear it and I go outside, people are like, what are you wearing? It's so beautiful. So this has totally taken social media by storm, and obviously because it is actually really pretty, it has been pretty much sold out everywhere. I was lucky to find this one in store here in Miami, and they had this one, and I think they had one other shade that's a little bit more silver-ish, and I didn't like that one that much, but this one I'm obsessed with. Anyway, those were my monthly favorites for February. I will make sure to leave a link to everything in the description in case you're interested in shopping any of the products that I featured here. If you have any of the products and you want to share your feedback, please go ahead and do so. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.